All right, put this little guy back in here. Battery is in my pocket. So this little Hosen thing here, this is a buy. The link is in the description. The vehicle that I'm taking out right now is the Rlaarlo 112 scale buggy. That. All right, so now it's time. We've ripped all these RCs. This is the we're taking out the Rlaarlo now. What's cool about this Rlaarlo is that it's got its own stinking case. So it's got its own case that I keep the car in, and it just safely transports it. So here you go. This is the Rlaarlo, or Amarillo, sorry. Rlaarlo Amarillo, this one's branded Amarillo. The stickers aren't all that great. They kind of did a lame job. This was the pre-release. This does have a battery in it, and it is connected and ready to go. So hopefully it's charged up. So I'm gonna take this thing and rip it up, and then what I got a little surprise for it. I have got a TENACITY 2.2 battery pack, 3S pack. So right now, out of the box, it runs on 2S, but it is 3S capable. I have not driven this thing at the skate park, so now it's time. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and believe it or not, the sun is out now at the skate park. I've been here, I think, for a couple hours now. I'm having a blast with these RCs, and that's the point. You don't always have to spend 500 bucks to have fun. That's the whole point. It's a different kind of fun. You come over here with one of these, what I call junk RC. Too bad. If you don't like the way I call it, that's the way I call it. And I don't mean that it's junk. Like, I mean, it's just the way I talk. If you don't like the way I talk, go find another channel. Well, you already found another channel anyway. The skate park's gonna get dried up pretty quick, provided that the sun stays out. Looks like we got some sun. We got some blue sky. But that also means people are gonna come to the skate park. So I gotta rip this thing pretty quick. So if you want to see what this thing can do, hopefully we can throw it on some 3S and see what we can get for some running at a skate park with this. I'm not going to kill it. I'm not going to kill it. The whole point is to drive it. This is a buggy. It's a buggy. It's not designed to kill, but we are going to take it out and rip it up. So I'm going to get a couple of pictures right now.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that I got a couple pictures before I decided to go ahead and run this thing. You'll see why in a minute.
That switch is easy to find. You don't have to open the thing. The switch for this is kind of like tucked way in there. That's it. Beep, beep. That's it. All right. So this is really the first run. Well, ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that. It's got a flat chassis sound to it, man. Ah, does drive pretty good. Actually does drive pretty good. So this has got a carbon fiber chassis. It's got a little bit of push through the corners because it's wet. Again, this is a buggy. This is something I would actually recommend take down to your local carpet track and have some fun with it. It's not a buggy that you want to destroy. I mean, you can if you want. Wouldn't recommend it though. Oh, I'm getting some grip now. Oh! And then every once in a while you're gonna have a mess up. But this is on its factory 2S pack. Tires aren't blowing off. It's got the speed gearing in it right now. Ah, didn't turn the wheel enough. Went off the edge. It died. Is it on its wheels? Most likely not. I didn't think so. Get it. All right, here we go. Drop in. Ah, crap. I don't think it's on its wheels. So that's what I'm saying, man. You don't have to spend the $400 to $500. You can get these little buggies, you can get these little RCs and still have some fun. Are the big ones fun? Yes. More money usually equals more fun. It also equals, oh, it is on its wheels. More money usually at times equals more fun. More smiles for miles is what I call it. So what are you gonna do? Do you want to get a little buggy like this? Whoa, nothing but skill. You see all that skill? Do you want to get a little buggy like this, or do you want something big? Sometimes I think the smiles for miles can be just about the same. So I'm just going to keep running this thing until that battery pack burns out, and then we're going to switch it over to 3S and we'll just light this thing up. But you hear and see, I am having a blast. Like I said, perfect time to come here. Oh crap. Where did I nail that? Oh, I nailed it right on the front bumper. I gotta be careful with that. I saw it coming too.
Whoa, wait a minute, guy. Let's reel that back. So you're gonna try and tell me that you saw this happening? Come on. Yeah, guy, let me guess. You saw this one coming too, didn't you?
Oh, crap! Yeah, it took it. You know, I wonder, can it make it out of the park? No problem, flat chassis too. Nice flat chassis hit. Beautiful. On 3S it probably really launches, but the carbon fiber chassis is holding up pretty nice. Oh, I can't believe I nailed that pole, and I nailed the step, or the ramp, kind of half ramp.
Sheila Davis, this one's for you.
Whoa, nothing but skill. It's all skill, guy. Just like that, nothing but skill. I just don't know where it is. Where is it? I actually didn't mean to do that, but did save it. So it can take the accidents. Oh, battery must be getting weak. Oh. Oh crap. And I bet it's on its wheels. Is it? We got no power. Where'd it go? Oh, never mind. We do have power. Oh! That's all it was. The battery died. This thing is still running, man. So I just kept running the thing. So it's still got battery power. I don't know how this thing still has battery power, but you know what? I think that was good enough for a little rip. I don't even know how long it was. So yeah. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and I am out ripping the Rlaarlo or the Amarillo. Technically, that's what it is. It's the same company. Initially, I thought Amarillo was their lesser line, but apparently it's not. Kind of a weird thing. Why would you have Rlaarlo and then Amarillo? I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense because this buggy seems to be really putting it down. So this buggy right here, this is the Amarillo AMX12. This thing is an absolute blast, man. Just took this thing through the skate park, running on its 2S pack. The only reason why the footage stopped, or the reason why I kind of stopped, I mean, was just because the battery died in the GoPro. But this thing is absolutely mint. I am now overdriving it, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw this thing on 3S and see what we got over here at the skate park. So yeah, now it's time for 3S. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and if you want to see the Amarillo from Rlaarlo, the AMX12 or the AM, I think they're calling it the AMX12. But it's just the AMX12. If you want to see this thing ripping up on 3S, you know what to do. It'll be in the next video. So I'm out ripping it up at the skate park. The sun is actually out, dude. Stinking awesome. I'm loving it. Yeah, I am just out here just having some fun. What about you? I am picking up from the last video. This is the Rlaarlo Amarillo AMX. This is what I'm calling it. I'm calling it the AMX12 because that's what it is. We just ripped this thing up on 2S. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these battery clips. We slammed the nose twice hard. One was into the railing and the other one was into the step. This thing is actually absolutely mint. I wouldn't recommend running this thing through water, but I am going through some puddles. Seems to be fine. We're gonna go ahead and unplug this. I'm gonna swap out the pack. The only thing that I've done different with mine was I ground down the screw and I shifted the battery all the way forward. It gets it away from the drive shaft and the cups. This is something that people gave me a hard time. They're like, you know, it seems like you're being a little hard on Rlaarlo. No, I wasn't. I saw flaws with this vehicle. So I told them, I said, these are your flaws. And I'm not the only, you know, person out there that can tell people, you know, hey, something's a piece of garbage or something's not right. And it wasn't right. They did not correct it the way I would have, but my way of doing things isn't necessarily the way that other people would do it, and I'm okay with that. So anyways, today on RC Guy Garage, we have got the AMX12 from Rlaarlo. This is the Amarillo, and for the first time, I'm gonna go ahead and run it off of one of these battery packs right here. This is a 3S TENACITY 2.2. Supposedly, I don't really trust these packs, but nah, they're all right. It does have a Dean's adapter. Whoops, that's the remote for it. How about if I shut that off? It does have a little Dean's adapter thing on there. Oh, wait a minute. No, sorry, XT60 to Dean's, because these packs are XT60. So if you want to see what this thing can do, on 3S, you already know what to do. Here's the video. Let's see what this little bad boy has to offer on 3S. Supposedly it runs pretty good, but we're gonna find out. And I'm gonna wrap this here, a little balance lead, so we don't catch on fire. I do not recommend running this RC in water. That receiver's wide open. So, but we'll see what this thing can do. It runs on 2S amazingly. This, if you were able to get this car for the price, you just had to fix a couple of things and you were good to go. Shocks aren't leaking. I don't know, man. The thing is cool. I won't promote an RC. I won't like put out an RC or promote and say, hey, buy this until I have the thing in my hand. Sorry, Rlaarlo, that's just the way I work, man. I ain't doing what you tell me to do. I do what I do. So, remote's on. Go ahead, feed the finger in there. Now it's on 3S. So let's see if this thing lights up. Oh man. Okay. Right away it's got that little weird pause thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the throttle rate. Okay. Still wants to go. Stop. Okay. We'll see if that works. Wow, this thing's a rocket. Whoa. It's gonna rip off its own tires. Oh crap, this is gonna rip its own tires off. Holy smokes. Yeah, this is on speed gearing. It's gonna rip its tires off. At least it feels like it's gonna. Alright, well, let's see how long these battery pack, see how long these tires last. Oh my god. Holy. This thing is a handful on 3S. Oh, I bet I could get it to self-right. Well, not self-right. I bet I could get much better air control. Whoa. Yeah, you can hear the tires don't want to stay on. Yeah, just on 2S you'd be happy, but this thing does light them up though. Oh my god. Yeah, you definitely get more control over this thing. Very, very touchy though. It's wicked touchy. All right. Ooh, if you can control that throttle. See the sparks. Yeah, you gotta be careful on 3S. It's got too much power. It does float though. Oh my gosh, this thing does have some torque. Dang. I didn't even try to jump it out of the park. That was a total accident. I just kind of stuck with it. That was not full. That was not full rip either. Here's full rip. That's full rip. Holy crap. That was full rip. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, and I broke an axle, didn't I? Yep. Ah, you son of a gun. Broke a cup. Well, on 3S, it doesn't like to do what I just did. So anyways, this is our SKYRC, and on 3S, oh my God, keep it on the ground. Don't launch it like I just did. But also keep in mind, you're gonna rip your tires right off your rims. Well, that ends that. On to it. Oh my God. Oh, it's funny without the thing there. I gotta see if I even. Oh, I broke the shock tower too. Oh my God, dude! It broke the diff. All right, yeah. Don't run it on. Don't launch it. Not a good idea. All right, we're done. The first one. Oh, the battery came out. We got battery out. Oh my God, this thing's a mess, man. Well, anyways. All right, still smiles, but just know that on 3S, it's a lot to handle. I think it's just way overpowered, man, for what it is. Damn. Not skate parkable on 3S, especially if you launch it out of the park. I'm not happy, but I'll be able to fix it. You know why? Because I still have the old Rlaarlo that I had that I can steal the parts from it. I can definitely steal the parts from it, and I will. It's definitely a fun buggy. So anyways, while that was short-lived, this is actually gonna go into video number 2 just because of how short it was. It is what it is. So I'm not too sad because I got the parts. So anyways, RC Guy Garage. I'm out ripping it up at the skate park, having some fun with some RCs. Like I said, you don't have to spend the $3, $4, $5, $6, $1,000 to have some fun, to go ahead and just get some miles. Do I call some of these cars junk RCs? Yes. But if it's a truly junk RC, you won't see the link in the description. If it's just a car that I use my terminology, it's a piece of garbage, it's junk. It's just because that's just how I may feel at the time. I don't actually mean it. So get off of that little train that you're on, or your little high horse that you're riding. I'm just me, and I'm never gonna change. So anyways, I'm out ripping up the skate park. Smiles, baby, that's what it's all about.